Okay, here we are again. This is the third day. I should have put that on the subtitle of the game. I've had a rough day. I've been on the phone with Amazon, trying to get into my main account, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. Never get a hold of anybody, and finally they do. They said, no, we can't help you with that. We'll just have to take your cards off, of the account. So, the thing is I really don't do much Amazon shopping anymore, unless it's, product specific that a lot of other places like Temu and AliExpress do not have. Amazon is overcharging. I've been buying from Temu now for a while, and yeah, some of their shit is shit, and I've gotten some of their shit, products that I thought were good and it didn't work. But Temu has always been really good about it. They've always reimbursed me some. So yeah. Amazon has too. I'm not saying they haven't. They're just,
about our first lead, Mr. Black.
What do you know?
The question, Mr. Black, is what do you know? Let's see if you have any memory of this place. Focus on the photo when you're ready. So you do remember this place. Interesting.
Please, just tell me why this is important.
An unidentified man died at a nearby abandoned warehouse not long before you tried to save the girl. He was shot at point-blank range.
And we're going back to that warehouse?
That's correct, yes. The police wrote the whole thing off as a drug deal gone wrong.
But that's not what you believe.
I believe everything in life is connected, Mr. Black. The only question is how. Let's find out, shall we?
Jesus, man. Get your hands off. There's no need for any of this.
Shut up. Move. Wait, I know this place. This is where the explosion happened.
Ah, yes. Your mind is preoccupied with the explosion, Mr. Black. The Pandora can only process what your brain offers. Concentrate only on the memory at hand.
I'm trying.
And try harder.
No worries, Chief. Glad to be aboard. Not a hair on our head. Trust me. You brought me here. Fuck you.
Red? Hey, Red! What the hell is this? None of this makes any sense.
You are here because you have formed a mental link between this man and the explosion. The Pandora is trying to decode the messages your mind is sending. Focus. That's it. The Pandora unit is offering you a pathway deeper into your memory. Pursue this. Focus and proceed. Remember, Mr. Black, human memory is unreliable at the best of times. I need you to work with
My technology, not against it.
Take in your surroundings and get as much information as you can.
Crime scene detected. Multiple homicide. Attending officers Fair and Chadwick.
So what are we looking at?
Multiple homicide. No IDs. I will warn you though, Chief. Fucking stinks in there.
Well, then it's a good job I skipped breakfast. Come on.
What the hell happened here?
Identification unconfirmed.
Oh, look at that. His entire face. There goes any dental match.
Shot off his hands too. His fingerprints are a bust. Professional job.
Shit, this many stiffs and no ID. We could link this to 100 cases.
So, drug deal it is then. What do you reckon? Adam's family or one of my Turner's lot?
Well, don't worry, decide later. Get the uniforms to bag it all. I'm getting a little peckish. There's that new calf opened up next to the Nick. You fancy it?
Red, what is this?
You are trying to process too much, Mr. Black.
The Pandora cannot keep up. Concentrate only on the man you
Came here to find. There, Mr. Black, right there. Use your scanner.
Identify and consolidate your memory.
Who is that man?
The Pandora will do the rest.
Identification confirmed. Jasper Prado. Status, deceased.
There's me thinking we could sort this out like adults. If you're gonna do it, then at least look me in the fucking eye!
So, we have a name then.
Jasper Prado.
Boy, here's the keys. You'll drive.
Come on, Chief. Why have I always got to drive?
Rang, son, rang.
What now? How do I know this?
You don't. The Pandora is cross-referencing your memory with any police
Files in the database.
This memory is breaking down. You must move on.
This place again.
Yes. Your mind is definitely throwing up some kind of link between this Jasper Prado
and the explosion.
I'm surprised it's this pronounced, though. As if something is
Bothering you.
Black! For God's sake, hurry! I'm trapped. You can stop this.
My readings indicate that you've engaged with an earlier point in the memory. Though we still don't know why you're here.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure.
Careful, Black. You're dealing with raw theory. Pay attention to the facts only. You risk imminent corruption
If you continue this course.
Fuck you, Red. I know why I'm here.
Black! Hurry! Black!
I believe you're missing some evidence, Mr. Black. Are you sure you found everything?
You can stop this. You can stop this.
death. These are all questions to consider, especially if a police officer goes missing. Detective. The Chronicle was able to enact Fair's workmates, contact Fair's workmates, Hector Chadwick, who had been taken unpaid leave in order to help find his friends. And I don't know, I'd be very fucking careful about him. A lot of people, he may have been the one that did it. Just saying, I don't know. I mean, why would you take off work to help find him? That doesn't make any sense. You still have a responsibility to your family and to the police department to be on duty. You can't be doing that. You want to do a search party, but I wouldn't. His work, his man should never be put his career first, especially when he has a family. I'll find him. He'll be fine. Detective Fair was recipient of Severn Police. Does that say no, it says recipient. Yeah, recipient of the Sovereign Police Bravery Award. Oh, okay, in 2009, following his famous rugby tackle of a knife-wielding maniac at Birmingham Moore Street Station. Something happened to you, Bart. Because Bart is fair. Yeah, something happened to this guy, so I don't know what it would be. But what else is this other crap here? PHC 2006. Bart Fair Chadwick 2015. 6/2020. No, 6/20/2015. Case closed. Huh. That'll also be really interesting. I don't think it's going to do anything. No, it's bullshit. I'll get there. Same guy now, he's going to turn. Really? Really? Y'all gonna slam that on me? Damn. You bitch is harsh, bro. Guess I didn't know this weekend. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave this here for a second. I don't want to pause it. I'm only gonna get up just to do something in my kitchen and then, maybe grab myself a little bite It's not going to take long. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I didn't even realize I had another video. That's terrible. I went down to the mobile station the other day because I was very stressed, and I've been trying. I had gone I was on my 5th day without a drink, and I almost got sideswiped by a car. And I was just so fucking rattled, and I gave the guy the fucking finger and I yelled at him as he sped past me. Shouldn't be speeding. Shouldn't be doing 50 in a 30 mile an hour speed zone, period. Don't give a fuck who you are. But this asshat did pass me and almost fucking clipped me as I was walking. I seen him. He came back to fucking. He came back. He was gonna rev his fucking engine up again, but I already started recording his ass. He just kind of he started revving his engine up. I looked up because I was already making the video, talking down on the screen, and I heard and I fucking picked the phone up to point it at him, show him I was fucking. I don't know if it was a him or her, but whoever the fuck it was, you're a fucking asshole. So yeah, I went ahead and started recording. Fucking slowed down to almost a crawl. Like, yeah, do there have to be fucking cameras everywhere for you to obey the speed limit, dickhead? I still gave him the finger. I was hoping he'd stop his car and get out like a big badass. Because I already have a fucking prison record for breaking a man's leg in 2 places in 2002. So I don't have a fucking problem. I'm a nice guy, don't fucking bother nobody. You know, I mind my fucking business. This fucking ass had almost hit me. So if he would have got out of the car, I would have just told him, yo, what you got, bro? What you got? Bring it. What are you going to do to me? You ain't going to do shit. You need to slow the fuck down, bro. And I would have told him, you know, throw a punch. I'll try to walk away at first. And then after, you know, he grabs me or something. I said, I know New York City. I can get away with beating this fucking ass. Because he don't. I can get away with beating his ass and not even get fucking arrested. So I just have to leave him in there. But yeah, you have to at least try to walk away, you know, and all this other bullshit. And then you have to meet the aggressor's. I guess you should say his. I guess if he's like just throwing punches at you and stuff. You know, he threw a punch, you can throw a punch, but you're not supposed to, like, pick up a baseball bat or, you know, you can defend yourself that way. I prefer not to sit there and have a boxing match with somebody, to be honest with you. I don't box. I don't do that shit. You know, I don't sit there dancing around in a fucking parking lot. Like, what are we doing here? Are we going to go get dinner or are we going to fight? You know, I'm from the 80s, and, you know, any of you motherfuckers out there that have been from the 80s, you all know, especially if you grew up in a dysfunctional family unit like I did. You know, my old man used to beat the shit out of me. And, so one thing he did fucking teach me to do was take a punch and fucking learn how to fight. I will give my old man that, but one day I fucking... When I was like, fuck old was I? Must have been. Fuck was I? I was still living at home. Was I 13? But yo, check it out, my old man. Now, I was just a wise ass kid anyway, so half the time I probably deserved to get my ass beat, but there were times I wasn't doing anything, and I still got my ass beat just for voicing my, you know, my wants and needs and my concerns. You know, I probably just didn't do it appropriately, and that's probably what made me get the ass beating. But anyway, one day my dad came up to give me an ass beating. And what I did was there was a bunk bed where my little brother took top, so I went in there to hide. And then finally, my dad, he's not going my dad, my stepdad, he was trying to grab me. Come here, fucker. And so I said, you know what? It's time to do or die. So at 15 years old, I stood him. I'm only 5 foot 6 inches tall, so I'm not very big. I don't weigh a whole lot, but I got out of the bottom of the bunk bed. I stood there, and he said, come on, raise your fucking hands. So I did. And all I did was just, I remember watching Mike Tyson fights, and he took a swing, I went down, I came back up, boom, one shot right in the fucking nose, it blackened both his fucking eyes. He had 2 black eyes from me hitting his nose just fucking right. So, you know, when you teach your kids to fight, you also got to teach them fucking responsibility. Otherwise, they become, they got the knowledge but no self-control. So that was 15. And I'm telling you, listen, I come to the point, I'm in my 50s now, and I don't give a fuck. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with people's stupidity. You know, so if that guy would have gotten out of the car, I probably just would have beat the shit out of him and just fucking left his ass there along the side of the road. I would tell him, park over here, motherfucker. Come on, park over here, bitch. And he would have got out, you know, trying to throw hands and shit. So, so anyway, yeah, I wouldn't have done a whole lot of damage. I'm very capable of doing a lot of damage. I was looking at 8 years in prison in 2002 because I broke a manslaughter in 2 places. And that's when I was younger. That's when I was, you know, in my late 20s. I'm in my 50s now, so I'm a little slowed down and stuff, but I still have just as much strength that I did back then. You know, I'm just not in shape like I was back then because I was doing a lot of exercise and stuff, but I need to get back to doing that. Not really to do anything violent or nothing like that with people, but just to be overall just in better shape. I really don't care to fight people, but I'm going to tell you right now, if that dude would have stepped out with that car, he did. He just kept on fucking going. I ain't seen him since, but I'm going to tell you, if that dude would have stepped out with the car, nope. Because a lot of people will do that. You know, they'll step out like, yo, trying to throw hands and shit. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. So, we got Mr. Fart Fair. PHE 2006, 20 June 15th. Bart Fair. Name of informant, Jake Singer. 58 Pine Grove. Ricky Burton. What? Alright, well, I'm just going to go past this. Our informer, Jared Porter, claims that the weapon he was arrested with were provided by ADS and he obtained them with the help of an ADS employee called Jay Prado. Porter doesn't know this person's full name. Seems like Porter, a big name in the local arms trafficking business, working in close cooperation. So, yeah, I'm already putting the pieces together. Prado used to be right a part of this whole friggin' place. This whole thing with this weapons manufacturer. And the side rail, where you can just put it to the side. They actually have guns like that. Believe it or not, they actually have guns like that. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh. So is it? I read that. I listened to all that other bullshit. So, where do we go now? I hear this frickin' knock. And if I would have gotten arrested for beating his ass, I don't know what I would have gotten. It just depends on if I did any real damage or not. I probably just would have punched the guy in the face once and fucking walked away. There really isn't much law enforcement. They can arrest you and stuff. They can fingerprint you and process you, but something like that. Nowadays, you won't even have to pay bail. It's 2 and out, and then that's it. I'm not intending on going back after that person. The punch in the face would have been enough to teach his ass a lesson. If he'd been a kid driving, that would have been a different story. I would not have been able to do that because they're underage or not. But I definitely would have said, listen, you're obviously a kid, right? How old are you? If he stepped out, how old are you? You know, you can't be driving like that, bro. You cannot be driving like that. You gotta slow it the fuck down. Because you're gonna fucking kill somebody. And he didn't kill me, and he may not kill me ever with that fucking car at his speed. But he keeps it up. See, people like that, they continuously, they see they get away with it, they continuously do it over and over again. And that type of attitude, no, just, stop speeding. You're going to do something when you're going to kill somebody's fucking kid. I don't know what the fuck. And it doesn't have to be down the same road. It could be any road. Oh, shit. You know what? I watched Doctor Who, and I'm not getting in that motherfucking out. No, I'm not getting in there, bro. That's a Doctor Who thing, bro. If I get into that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be going all over the place, bro. I don't even want to get in there. Alright, I guess I gotta do this.
What's your problem? I won't tell you where I am. You need to back the fuck away now.
You need to
This is
fuck
out of
the
your
fuck
hands,
away.
and there's nothing you can do about it. So leave me the fuck alone and just let this run its course.
And I am an Irishman. So I'm having a fucking truly classic lime margarita style hard seltzer. That's the one that I bought for $1.50 the other day. There was a mobile station in there that's owned by a lot of Indians from India. And, you know, if you're in New York, you see a lot of that. I don't know if that's a huge thing that's happening. That almost looks like, check this out, bro. That almost looks like a doctor strip. You see a little piece of paper up there? Anybody with a doctor strip? That kind of looks like it. Regional night, I don't know who the fuck she is, but I don't know if is she a stripper? I don't know. Is that like a thing that she does? Is that part of an, I don't know. I am a psychopath, Patricia Bateman. Okay. All more, no. All. No. Pray. Makes me see. All work, no play. Makes me a sad boy. Right? Let's finish off the charts. How could anybody put that shit in a fucking telephone? It's just stupid. Can't do nothing with that. Alright, well. Now I hear the bell tolls. My grandmother used to have it. Yeah, my grandmother used to have that clock. I used to love it when I stayed over her house when I was younger. I used to love it. I'd sit there and watch the football game with my grand. We had Coca-Cola and snacks and stuff. She passed away in 2011. Haven't been the same since. My grandpa died in 1998 or 99. I miss them both, you know, my grandparents. And when you're a kid or a teenager, you just don't see things that way. It's like, yeah, I'll just go to grandma to get stuff, but you have no idea how much your grandparents really love and do it for you. And you know, the older they are, the sooner you'll lose them. So yeah, no matter how old you are, always do your best to, you know, honor and respect your grandparents and your parents if you can, as long as they're, you know, not treating you abusively or you know, when I say abusive, I mean like close fist punching you in the face and stuff like that. I mean, disciplining you is a different ballgame altogether. I don't encourage parents, especially Christian parents, to say, well, you know, God doesn't like violence, you know, and I'm waiting for the next Jehovah's Witness or the next Mormon to come to my door, the next person asks me, because I'm going to tell them. Well, if God hates violence, why are you beating your kids? You don't need to do that. You need to start training them. You need to start doing what you're supposed to be doing from an early age on up. That's right. You have to do that. You have to. You have kids. I have a kid. I have a son. He's 23 years old, and you want to know something? I can't call him. I can't tell him, hey, you need to take a paternity test because I'm pretty damn sure I'm your kid. Fucking kid looks just like me when I was his age. There's no doubt about it. That's my kid. That's flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. But because I slept with an adulteress, a co-worker who was married, she ended up leaving. I guess I got her pregnant. In 2000 is the last time I slept with her. And we had a little bit of an affair going on for a while we worked. But then she ended up moving and leaving, where we worked. And that was it. There was nothing else. And I didn't hear anything. And then some years later, I go look her up on Facebook. And I look down into friends because I could see the friends. And I see this dude, looks just like I recognize myself. I'm like, wait a second, that looks like me. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? And so I went on there and I looked at, that's her son. I got her pregnant in 2002 and she never fucking she's deceased now. She died. Hold on, I'm going on Facebook. Exactly when she died. I think it was like 2022 or something like that. But yeah, I've got a son that I could never fucking talk to. Because, and the reason being, I'd love to. He's very easy to contact on Facebook. That's not the issue. And young people don't see things the way I do, with a view to responsibility and how much that would hurt him if I was to approach him after 23 years of his existence and say, hey, we need to take a paternity test. I'm not going to do it. I think you're better left the way you are. It would blow up his brain. His mom is dead, and what he would think of her. Because it's like, well, how am I your kid? When she was married to my dad, she was an adulteress. That's what she was cheating on your dad. Or not your dad. Who you think is your father is not your father. Your mom was cheating on with you. I just don't want to blow that. I don't want to destroy this person's world. He's 23 years old, and I don't know. I'd love so much to at least let him know, but I just don't. Maybe it's best I just leave things be. I don't know. But, yeah. It's terrible. Not to I'm not sure what that is. What exactly is it? Yeah, a friend of mine's an artist, and she made some type of Halloween decoration. I'm not sure what it looks like. Kind of like, sort of like a birdhouse shape, but it looks like a drawer. And then she decorated. I'm not sure if it's what is it. What I don't understand what it is. That looks great. What exactly is it? I don't know. Exactly, yeah. I don't know what it is. What exactly is it? Yeah, I hadn't looked at it. It looks like she's got like little bottles of yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but let me get off of here so I can look. And, oh, and his name is. Found another one. That's definitely my fucking kid, dude. I see it. The time for the mom to have done something was when the kid was young. But if you're cheating on your fucking husband, well, I guess you're not going to do that anymore. Anyway, nothing I can do. I mean, I'm a little broken about it. So we got Jasper Prado here. He looks like a typical criminal element type. Date of birth. Oh shit! Wow. 70s, early 70s. Yeah. British, male. 39. That's for 39. Caucasian, man, 6'2", 108 pounds. Pretty tall. I'm not going to guess I'm going to be going into the picture again. Prado's card evidence. Case PHC 2006. He had a UK 3MO case reopening PHC 2006 6/20/2015 temporarily closed. Part pair. Due to new evidence linking Jasper Prado's death to the Rob Road kidnapping, Prado's DNA was found near the blast site. I hereby request reopening both cases since they appear. Let's get on over here. Very much like it's coming from this building. It's more,
Black, I've been reviewing the data. Though you've been thorough in gathering evidence, your pursuit of supposition has sadly rendered this investigation useless. I'm pulling you out.
No, Red, not yet. I'm so close.
about the killer's ass, bro.
You pulled me out.
Like I said, you began making assumptions.
The Pandora is neutral,
Black, and so must
people
you
were
be.
shooting at me. That's
Maybe you
what was
really
fucking
were there to
happening.
save
I wasn't
Jasper.
making an assumption.
But the moment you assume that
to be true, you corrupt the
simulation and cast doubt over the memory.
Jeez.
If you continue to do so, we will not be able to proceed.
Maybe I don't want to proceed.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Black.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't want answers.
Well, you fucking pulled me out, numbnuts. So, ain't shit I can do now, is there? So we got some other shit going on here. Alright, so... let's go. Alright, so it's getting, I think I'll end this stream at about 2 hours.
Let's try a different approach this time, Black.
Different how?
I'd like to try starting...
Before Prado was killed.
You want me to try again? To save Jasper?
I don't want you to try anything, Mr. Black. Everything is prepared for you. Just relax and explore.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I think someone's been murdered here in the warehouse. You should...
This one better. Thank you. unlock if anything you fucking want. You can't. Bathrooms. Yep. Needle in the key. Needle in the key at sugar.uk. No subject. I'd like to say, like I said on film, this is delicate. You work for me and you follow my orders. If you can't handle that, I'll find someone else. No mucking around. I talked to Ben and her, and I thought I made it perfectly clear. A bad apple needs to be removed as soon as possible. We can't take the risk. Alright, let's
Listen, it's me. You need to tell me where the fuck you are and what the fuck is going on. You've got a lot to answer for, you know that. Call me back the second you get this, or there'll be consequences.
Oh no! Alright. Sorry about the gulping sound. Vicious crime in a warehouse. Well, that looks exactly like where I was. The corpse of a man in his 30s was found on an abandoned warehouse this week, and yet nobody has the slightest clue regarding the victim's true identity. I do. Detective Chief Inspector Hughes had this to say. It appears that the victim was shot from close distance, but we have yet to establish how long the body was there prior to its discovery. The autopsy is scheduled for Friday. No specific details about the victim's identity have been released yet, but a source close to the investigation claims that it was a drug-related crime. Well, you know, no, I don't. I kind of highly doubt that. Yeah. Jasper Prado, victim or culprit. First, it was the corpse of a dead body found in the warehouse near Route 10. Now, for the first time, we investigate who he really was. First, it was the corpse, the dead body, found on the warehouse near Route 10. Then, we learned that the victim's name was Jasper Prado. Now, for the first time, we investigate who he really was in an attempt, let's say, investigate who he really was, an innocent man who was the victim of a psychopath, or a cold-blooded, or a cold-hearted criminal who got what was coming to him. You know what? I think anytime you get involved in that lifestyle, it doesn't matter who you are or how well you think you handle it. When it comes to the arm race and getting involved with those things, it's a lot of competition. So, with that being said, the arms dealers, at least legitimate ones, have long life expectancies. I think so. There are plenty of weapons manufacturers, but not dealers. I don't know who. Oh wait, a dealer could just be a gun shop, I guess. But there are weapons manufacturers. Let's see. Okay, let's get. What's this? Shall Yeah, please tell me we can get out of this stupid shit and actually go down to the gate like Silent Hill and just run down the street and shit. I doubt it. Shell station and probably never was. Shell station. It's not a shell station, probably never was. Alright, let's see. One local myth suggests it gets its name from the numerous shell casings found in the warehouse over the years. I guess. The place certainly looks like it witnessed its fair share of barred killings. Alright. Desperado, JP, Army serial number 5 I62. Irish. He's an Irishman. Yeah. Must be kissing the fucking Blarney store, man. Alright, so here we go. Caucasian, single. Yes. Employed. Registered, yes. Dear Lieutenant Prado, it is a pleasure and privilege to express my appreciation for your contribution to our success of Operation Get It Right. You and the other members of your division did an outstanding job of securing the what? Don't do that. Alright, so I said I would make it to 2 hours. It's close enough. Let me stop here before I go in, because if I go into here, I'm going to go over. So this will be my stopping point. I wish they'd let me start from here, but they don't. Apparently we've seen that because yesterday I stopped at about the same spot where just before I went into Clown Country. But anyway, it was good hanging out. I hope whoever watches this video gets some type of enjoyment out of it. The game's not bad. I actually like it. I'm not, like I said, even video games, I don't really, with my condition, I don't really, what's this? Used and this misuse is gonna Alright, anyway guys, listen, let me get the hell out of here because I got things to do. I may just end up going to bed. I'm very, very exhausted. I opened up a beer, or a seltzer, but I probably just won't drink it. A seltzer, hard seltzer, but I probably just won't drink it all. I don't know, I'm not feeling like I want to be up right now. But anyway, listen, I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully I'll wake up, tomorrow. But yeah, have a good night, y'all.